Yo, yo, yo! How is everybody doing? Wow, what a few days that was. You can actually see some Walker's cheese and onion there, guys. Just thought I'd, they can go off camera, can't they? My camera's over there, but my screen to show everything is there, which is great. I need to sort that out. Right. Thank you everyone for joining, whether you're joining right now or you're joining rewatching the stream. Oh, we have live good evening. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was finishing my tea off and they were really nice meatball subs, homemade. Big shout out to Mrs. Practically Geek for those. Right, so we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and as the title suggests, we've obviously we had a little bit of a present at the Practically Geek household, didn't we? So iniBuilds very kindly sent me a pre-release version of the Airbus A350, which is obviously I can now say, if you didn't already know, it is releasing tomorrow, which is fantastic news. So they didn't go back on that. They are releasing it tomorrow. Let's head over there. Oh, here he is. Ooh. So we're probably not orientated very well, so just for the sake of my OCD, which technically I don't really have, but just because I don't like to see it, hopefully the GPU stays intact. That's the yeah, that'll do. If I was doing a video or anything, I'd piss about with that too much. So this is I think it would be an engine testing facility at Toulouse. Obviously we had to pick Toulouse, didn't we, for tonight's stream. Hello Alex, hello Mickey mate, how you doing? Alex, everyone is going to be our mod for this evening, keeping everyone in check. Keeping everyone well behaved. So if you are a naughty little girl or boy, please expect some time out of the chat. So, bit of stuttering there on the stream, guys. That isn't happening in the simulator, and we have good. It's higher than recommended. Yeah, I know, but it's not stuttering inside the. Interesting, guys. Don't usually have to test this type of thing with live streams. It's not something I've seen, to be honest with you. Interesting. Let's have a little look, guys. Great start. Let's have a little look and see why this could be possibly happening. A little bit of troubleshooting. Are you using FrameGen? Actually not, mate. I'm on TAA. I like to swap between DLSS 4 and TAA. I do that for two reasons. So if I'm filming anything scenery, DLSS4 seems to be better. For anything with, like, you know, bridges with, like, you know, structures and any lines or antennas, quality mode on DLSS seems best. TAA, anything to film in with planes, anything moving fast, it doesn't, like, it's still stuttering. I thought it might be because I had a couple of things open. Not that my computer needs help. I've literally just bought another 32 gigs of RAM. It's ready for collection as well. It's 32 gig, but this sim just wants every gigabyte. That's interesting because my sim in front of me right now is very, very smooth. Not ideal, really. Look at that. That's terrible, that, isn't it? Great start, guys. Oh, look at the beluga over there. That's one of the older ones. Right, guys, let's have a little look. Where am I gonna go? Bottom right? No. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a little look, guys. So, don't really want to stop the stream. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to end flight, and I'm just going to see if this is happening. Yeah, it's happening on the globe as well. Yeah, any type of movement goes nuts. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it is higher than recommended. It will probably mean that I have to pause the live stream, guys, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm not really having the greatest of day, to be honest with you. I really wanted to get my video out, my cinematic for the A350, but that is not going to happen now. It is going to happen. It's probably just going to appear on your feeds tomorrow morning, because I'm just going to get it uploaded at this point at whatever time it is. I wasn't really happy with how it looked in the end, so I've been back on the sim and I've re-recorded quite a lot. Right, guys, let's have a little look. Oh, everything's moving around. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Right, guys. No, so Mickey, the sim's not acting up, mate. It's absolutely fine. It's loading really fast. Right, guys, please bear with me. I'm just gonna restart things. The sim's absolutely fine, mate. The sim is fine. Oh, hang on. No, it's still doing it. But my sim's really nice. It's not doing anything for once. Right, okay, well, I am sorry, guys. I apologise. A few gremlins in the system, but it is what it is. It's not been the sort of the most proactive day, and to be honest with you, not really had an issue with OBS or anything like that. Right, guys. Okay, well, what I will do, guys, is I will quit out the sim instead of completely stopping the live stream. If I do have to stop the live stream, I will be gone for, obviously, however long it takes for the obviously for the simulator to or OBS in this time to act nicely, and we'll see how it goes. But the idea for the for the live streams tonight was to basically have a lovely walk around. The A350, since we've got it. It is coming out tomorrow. UK prices, so we're on iniBuilds website at the minute. Let's have a little look. So guys, Alex, can you just let me know if audio is still okay in terms of everything else? There shouldn't be any sort of background audio now, but mostly my voice. So tomorrow, no time has been announced just yet. Literally don't know what that was. Really shit me up. No background audio. Audio's on. Perfect. Right. A350 by iniBuilds. It is out tomorrow. We know this. We know this now. A lot of creators have already put their videos up at 1 PM on the dot, which was the which is when the NDA lifted. Hate to speculate, 1300 probably the same as the NDA. Probably. iniBuilds seem to work off mostly UK times. Prices $71.99, so this is the full price. This isn't excluding taxes, so £71.99, so £71.99 Great British pence. €87.03 and $90.98. So not cheap. Obviously, a bit more expensive than the Phoenix or the Phoenix, whatever you like to say. What is it, guys? Can you tell me in the comments? Phoenix or Phoenix? Do we say it both ways, or am I just saying it the wrong way? But yeah, a bit more expensive than that. We are getting the 900 and the 1000 variants, and we're also getting the ultra long range at a later date. Phoenix, yeah. See, they're just writing it with an F, so Phoenix obviously begins with a PH, as we all know, if we studied English. So yeah, a lot more expensive. The plan for the stream, guys, was to look at the A350, which we're going to try and do. I'm going to load back into sim right now, so you will hear the audio from that just as it loads, and we'll see if everything's okay. If not, I will try my best. If I quit out of OBS and restart the stream, then I'll try it once. I am not gonna waste your guys' time and waste my time messing around with OBS, because it might just be my computer, which hopefully it isn't. But yeah, apologies. Obviously, I probably ended up losing quite a few viewers then because of the hiccup. Is what it is. But hopefully you guys come back and we can have a little try again and see what happens. So yeah, A350 is out tomorrow. Let's see who wins. So obviously load times do depend on the community folder. You'll notice sim objects, if you've got nothing in the community folder, is quite quick. It's still a lot faster than 2020. So yeah, you can go and download a lot of liveries for the A350 already, so it's all ready for you tomorrow. There is a lot. I've downloaded all of them. So the good thing about the way they've set it up inside the sim is that you can go for it'll show you the 900 or the 1000, and then you can press on cabin or no cabin. Have I seen a difference? Yes. There's certainly a difference. You can definitely notice slightly better performance depending on your system if you opt for the no cabin. But obviously, in this case, if we do have liftoff with the with OBS, I will make sure that the cabin is enabled, because why not? We have to look through everything. The idea for the stream was just to have a look around the external, the model work. We already have seen a showcase by iniBuilds. I just want to try and fiddle about with all the different things and show you different things and try and point some things out that they didn't in the showcase. And there is a hell of a lot of streamers out there and content creators who have got their hands on the 350 like me. They basically are doing full flights and tutorials, and there's a lot out there. British Av Geek, Blue Games, you've got Chewy, Matt, obviously our Microsoft Flight Simulator community guy. A lot of videos, guys. They've got 7 to 8, even 9 videos on their channel already, including some live streams of full flights. This is why I'm not doing a flight, guys. And I'll be very, very honest, I am not the best airline pilot. I'm surprised I've even been able to do a video, to be honest with you. Hello, Mike, mate. Thanks for joining us, mate. We were trying to have a look around the new A350 bike. Mind you, I saw someone call it, I think, Chewy, or someone said on their video, iniBuilds. Someone said iniBuilds. I say iniBuilds. I don't know about you guys, but I say iniBuilds, not iniBuilds. I'll have to ask them. I'll have to ask the main man himself, and see how the pronunciation is supposed to be. If you are re-watching the stream, if you were watching the stream originally, I am sorry that it got cut slightly short in terms of the simulator, but iniBuilds, so yeah, I mean, ini is also very acceptable. iniBuilds, iniBuilds. I've got some Relentless because I couldn't get any Monster. With all honesty, oh, bit of spit there. If I would have did an all-nighter last night, probably would have had that cinematic out for you guys, but not too sure. That those pictures are completely backwards. Never noticed that. So yeah, guys, big apologies. You have been live for about 20 minutes now. Yeah, I shouldn't drink any drinks. This is a sugar-free one. Even still, it will give me a kick. Some Chinooks over Liverpool, yeah. I don't think I heard them, but I'm still getting over seeing those Apaches at Barton. That made up for missing the Chinooks last year at Barton when I decided not to go. Yeah, if you were in the stream, you're re-watching it for some reason. A lot of let's have a little look. Lot of stutters. Hard to tell in this loading screen. It looks like it still is doing it, which is more than likely OBS. Yeah, it's still doing it. Let me see. I've gone. Have I gone, guys? I have, haven't I? I've gone. Let's have a little look. There I am. No, what I wanted to do is get rid of this. So I should just be in a black void now. Yeah, I did lower the thing in OBS, mate, but it's having a bit of a meltdown at the minute, unfortunately. So, where's my black void? There's my black void. There's my little logo down there. We are in the simulator, guys. You wouldn't believe it, but we are. Let's have a little look. Not good. Right, guys, I'm going to give it one go. I'm going to stop the stream, and then I'm going to start it again. So please keep on refreshing and keep on trying, because I know, mate, it's still happening. I just deleted the thing, but that doesn't seem to be a quick fix, unfortunately. Bit annoying, because I've streamed. Cheers, Mike. I appreciate it. Soup. I will be stopping the stream because we're having a few technical difficulties and I can't do the stream the way it is, unfortunately. Yeah, like Alex said, guys, we are having some tech issues. We're having a lot of stuttering. Now, I've done a couple of live streams and I've just clicked on OBS. I've started it. It's been fine, but for some reason, it's not playing ball today. Could not tell you why it's doing it. But I am going to end the stream. So please do refresh the stream, guys. I will be back. So it is going to end, but I will be back. It's ending, but it's not. So just bear with me, please. Right, guys, can you hear me? I'm gonna have to stay in the top, I think. Let me... No, don't do that. I'll go down here. Happily be a mod, like you said, right? Yeah, no, mate. I was gonna message you. There you go, mate. So we've got 2 mods now. Obviously, if you stick around, me, perfect. But no obligation. Just if you ever are out and I'm streaming, just get. Right, guys, get involved. I think I've sorted it now. I was running the game capture on OBS. I stopped the stream, I fiddled about with the bit rates and crap, and it didn't do it. It's still jumping, even though we weren't actually live streaming. I put it on window mode. Just let me know if it seems okay. So yeah, guys, here is the iniBuilds A350, and this is obviously the Thai 900 variant. We're on the ground at Toulouse in France, obviously one of the main hubs for all the Airbus aircraft being made. You can see a Beluga, just the normal ST, I think that it's known by, a version, not the XL. Just off in the background there's a couple of others over there. This is the Flight Beam Studios, I think that's what they're called. It's not down as being 2024 compatible, but it works. It's not the most crispest, nicest textures, but in terms of the building models and all the custom buildings, it is really nice. We've also got this engine run-up bay as well, which is really, really nice. You can just see the textures, obviously, even from a distance. They're outdated. So, but to be honest with you, this was obviously a 2020 scenery. Anyway, here she is, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I can see a comment in there. Hey, how did I get a press copy? I made a couple of videos for iniBuilds a long time back. And basically reached out to them again a while back, and I was lucky enough to be put on there, sort of create a mailer list, and I asked if I could do a video for the 350, and they said yeah. And basically that's it. I haven't been able to say much. Like all the other creators, we are under a non-disclosure agreement. We can't say anything. That sort of broke at 1 o'clock today, and we saw a lot of videos out there. We saw obviously British Av Geek upload about 9 videos, Blue Games, quite a lot of streamers and creators. My video unfortunately is just delayed, guys. I would have liked to had it out at 1 o'clock today, but it just wasn't going to happen. As well as sort of making the video, which takes time. Just so you guys have some kind of idea, the footage I have is going to be around 3.5 minutes long for a cinematic, but I've got an hour and 10 minutes worth of footage. So yeah, that just I've got to edit that down, chop it up. I've got to put it into where it needs to be, and when I come to it, I was like, I don't really like this. It's not the order and the flow of the video wasn't really sitting right with me. So it's not out yet. I keep on saying it's going to be out before release. It should be. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I do have something very interesting at the end of the week, though, guys. I think it is the end of the week, so please look out for that. What is going to be shared online is pretty exciting, and I was a bit taken back. In fact, I had to email a guy and say, "Is this legit? I have to ask just because." And he was like, "Yeah, get that all the time." Yes, so guys, we can have a little look around. Luke, we're not flying today, mate. Like I said, unfortunately, if you are looking for someone to fly the thing, there's a lot of streamers and a lot of content creators that have done already full flights and tutorials. I haven't got much time to do the stream. We've already spent 20-25 minutes fecking about with it. I know, mate. I'm sorry, Luke. I understand that you like to watch flight mates. There's a lot of streamers probably live now, to be honest with you, or full flight videos already. What I did want to do is just have a good look around the whole thing, which is going to take its time anyway. There's the engine cowlings, guys, just as you've seen already. Yeah, British Av Geek, Chewy, Blue Games, stuff like that. They're all fantastic. If you've already seen the showcases from iniBuilds, you would have seen all this. I'm going to try and do other things that you haven't seen. What I have done, which has seemed to have saved in the tablet, you can see some of the weathering on the nose cone here, which is fantastic. You can see around the window should be a tight bit dirty, so they are, yeah. So you can see around the windows here, you've got the marks coming down off the windows, which is just here, all the marks. So in the panel, wowzers. Wowzers the plane, or wowzers as in Bo Assassin is being an absolute jerk. What's he saying? What's he done? You can Discord me, because I didn't even see that, to be honest with you. We have got some news from iniBuilds. There doesn't seem to be any time on that. There was a a notam from iniBuilds on Discord, and there's no time as of yet. They might have been already. No, guys, listen. There's no full flight. Okay, if you've come to watch a full flight, then fair enough. I understand, but I'm not doing a full flight purely because I have a time limit. If I'm going to do a full flight, it'd have to be a certain amount of time for me to do the the startup. And like I've already said, I'm not going to hide it. I'm not an airline pilot. I've just about managed to do a cinematic video for it. I'm not about to waste your time and do a really unprofessional flight. There's a lot of guys on there who have already got the 350 who have seen it, who are doing full flight videos and full flight streams. So by all means, go and watch them. What I'm doing is I'm going to show you around the whole aircraft, inside the cabin, inside the cockpit, outside the plane. If you don't like it, then you just go somewhere else. I don't mind. I don't do streaming full time, guys. I don't stream much. I create cinematic videos for the simulator. I have certain planes that I like to fly and certain planes that I don't. I'm currently trying to learn myself the A320. This is a beast, and I'm going to show you around it. Okay, so no full flights. There's people doing it. That's it, guys. Don't just try not be rude, okay? I've already said I'm not doing full flight. It's in the description. It's in the chat, okay? If you don't want to see the stream, it's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that, guys. So yes, there is a lot of panels underneath here that you can mess about with. You can pull the handles if the taskbar isn't in the way. iniBuilds have provided all of the GPU aircon units. Oh, hello. And obviously you can just disable them when you enable GSX. Yeah, so super, I can do that, mate. I'll try and do a few cabins because obviously they're all tailor-made to BA, Virgin, loads of different cabins. Really, really nice. So obviously these switches do things. They're not just show. Some of them are. But yeah, if you stick around, guys, I will do some night lighting for the cabin and stuff like that. Into the cockpit. Obviously we can't use the walk-in feature for the cockpit, but there's obviously ways to get around it. You can see just how in-depth they've gone. I don't think they opened this many hatches on their showcase. Yeah, guys, I will just reiterate, I'm not doing a full flight in this. I'm not even taking off. I might put it on to startup. Oh, absolutely, Alex, mate. Don't you worry about it, mate. I appreciate your time. Yeah, they've put a lot. So obviously, when you open these hatches there, we've got more detail, and obviously this is the ground service one. There's also an aircon, which might be the same one. Yeah, if you do this sometime, there we go. It's insane. Obviously, they've modeled them. Obviously, there's integration with GSX as well. You can see how detailed they've gone in the landing gear. We're right up close here. What I'm most impressed with, obviously, is all the piping here, all the wiring. Really detailed the texture and work as well. Again, in my cinematic video that I hopefully will have out for you soon, I've tried to be as get some close-up shots and really do it justice as well. We do have some football charters next Monday at Liverpool. Oh, okay. Anything decent? Do we know yet? Do we know what aircraft? See, I'm a bit of a snob, mate, unless it's like something really exotic. Like I was really, not exotic, but if you don't really see it at Liverpool. Like I'm a bit like with Enter Airways and Titan, I'm a bit you know, I'm a bit fussy with them now, but I was gutted when I missed the ITA, and I can't wait till we get an ITA livery in this. It's so nice in the A350. So let's have a little look in the side, guys. Flying out to Paris, probably Enter Airways, probably. So here is the cockpit. So you'll notice straight off the bat something really glaring. These things that obviously say Airbus in the real cockpit. Brian, it's happened again. Oh no, same errors, and top it off. Load time. Interesting. Take the H160 out again and see what happens, because you know the H160 doesn't work with the replay tool or anything. Pilot Stud, you absolute legend. Hello mate, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, me and the Studmeister, that sounds awful. Me and Mr. Stud, we've been talking since what? I think it's like 2020 since sort of I started doing reviews, wasn't it, mate? It's been quite a while, like good 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Obviously another great content creator and also a pilot as well. You're been doing your PPL, haven't you, mate? Or I don't even know what you're up to. I'm sorry, mate. I haven't been keeping tabs on your flying career, mate. But hope it's all going well. Right, let's get some power into obviously the aircraft so we can turn the lights down. The audio in the plane is just phenomenal. Again, if you watch the showcase, you'd know this. The fake textures are 1K, but looks good, crazy. Yeah, like iniBuilds said, you know, fake texturing. They're doing a couple of little wizardry things with textures and stuff like that. Like the way scenery developers use the parallax textures in the buildings to kind of give the illusion of real interiors. Nice, mate. Jesus Christ, are you funding that yourself, or are you gonna go for sort of an apprenticeship? Because I know I've heard Aer Lingus, I know BA have been doing, you know, programs and stuff, but obviously commercial licenses are very expensive, 120 grand, something like that. So the cockpit. Yeah, guys, if you are joining me, no, I'm not doing a flight. There's a lot of people already doing it. We've already had to time someone out for spamming the chat. I'm not doing a flight. I might start the engines up, give you some of the audio from the engines, but if you want full flights, loads of creators have already done it. I got a pre-release copy because I have a couple of years relationship with iniBuilds, and they were really kind enough to send me a copy. So yeah, nice little chill, nice little look around the 350, get used to it. Again, outside, inside, it's all fantastic, really nice. I can show you how in-depth all this goes. So you can put your navigraph in, you can put your sim brief in, you got your panel states, you've got all the normal iniBuild stuff that you would have seen on the 320 and the 330. Obviously settings for the OIS, throttle calibration. All these things are usually managed by the Livery. Cabin sounds are all automatic. Third party, obviously via SimBrief. That's my user. Shouldn't really show that, should I? I don't even know, because people could just use it, couldn't they? Oh well. I think that's because it needs to be in streamer mode. Oh well. People can use me SimBrief now, I guess. Well, they can't really, can they? Because you've got to log into it and do a flight. Anyway, so yeah, all the important stuff here. You've got load sheets. Obviously this needs Navigraph, you can load it in. Your weight, your fuel, your terminal chart, fantastic. So I think we're at LPO something. What's Toulouse again? It's LFBO. You can use your keyboard as well, and then when you search, you've got all the airport charts. Absolutely fantastic, love it. LFBO, yeah, sorry, I knew it was L something, but I couldn't figure out what it. So ILS charts, you can hit on, you can scroll with your mouse, you can zoom in and out, everything that you'd need. Fantastic, all there for you. Obviously touchscreen, so when you wave your mouse over it, you can interact with things. Good thing is the cabin lighting isn't too intense. That's one thing that 2024 is renowned for. The external airport lights and cabin lights and cockpit lights are usually blinding. So yeah, like they said on the live stream, on their live stream, the screen textures are obviously now an actual polygon and an actual a model compared to just a texture, which it is on their 330 and A320 in 2024. Another cool thing, I don't think the keyboard works. I don't think it does. No. It's cool though. It's really, really well detailed. Animations, again, very, very smooth. Doesn't want to be put down. There we go. There's also the footrest as well. Obviously, all of your armrests go up and down. Oxygen mask opens up. The seats go up and down as well. Which I think they showed in their live stream, but I'll be honest with you, I accidentally pressed it. It was so cool. Where is it? So cool. I only think this one works, I'll be honest. Oh no, this one works as well. There you go. In case you're a small, in case you're a little nice. Again, very, very smooth animations. Right, let's have a little look. Again, just like Matt said, you can lock that and it will stop you from opening it. Yes, you have. You've got all the sound effects. So some things obviously weren't completed for the live stream. Oh, a little bit of a hard hand in her. So yeah, you got the lights, temperature, sliding doors. You can, again, cabin simulator as people will call it. Really, really nice. Screen off as well, although that doesn't seem to be working right now. Let's have a little look. There we go. It all works. Hey, Captain Kenobi! Yeah, so a little bit of a delay on that one, mate. I was saying just a while back on the stream, and I've said it on the on my Discord as well. My cinematic video's probably gonna be through the night. It will be on my channel for anyone waking up in the UK tomorrow. I know obviously the yes, the toilet flushes, soup, the toilet does flush. It does now, it didn't on the live stream. Yeah, so my cinematic is just I wasn't happy with it, so it's just going to be delayed for a bit. So if people awake over the sort of the UK nighttime, they'll be able to see it. Not ideal, unfortunately. I would have liked it out at 1 o'clock today, or at least thereabouts, because there's been already a few videos out already. It should be out before the plane releases. That's all I can say for now. Did want it out today, but it is what it is. You can't open the toilet, guys, but you can flush it. Yeah, so that works. Toilet flush simulator. Yeah, so cinematic will be with you before release, guys. I am confident in that. Just probably through the night. I'm not going to wait to release it. I'll do it and I'll get it uploaded onto my YouTube, guys, and then I will put the obligatory Discord and social media post out to promote it. But cheers for asking, mate. It is coming. It's just when I put it all together, I wasn't too keen on sort of how it was. Some of the scenes I didn't really like. I still have to actually record something else at the end of the stream before I go back into the editor and complete it all. So here's the cabin, guys. Let's bring the lighting down a bit more. So this is pretty much what you'll get from sort of a nighttime. This is the Thai Airways one. You can see the screens are just the iniBuilds sort of marketing poster. Some of the other things, I will try and load some of the other aircraft up. I should be able to do it from the developer mode. It can yield some really weird things, but we'll see if it works rather than just going in and out of the actual airport. None of these are touchable, unfortunately. I've only really seen that in one other aircraft, which is the iFly 737, where you can pretty much touch everything in the cabin, but you don't really need to. The fact that you can choose between a cabin and no cabin, and it's really, really nice. You can see the floor lit up there as well. Do the wipers write the rain? No, they do not. The glass does have the rain on it. The wipers obviously work, but they don't do that. I have not seen that yet in 2024. You can also see there's a bit of a mess there with they are fixing that, I believe. But again, not many people are going to be in. I forgot how to open the crew restroom. It did say it then, didn't it? That's the smoking thing, my god. You can actually go in there. I don't know if you can open the door though, but you can go in the crew restroom. All right, okay, interesting. I'll have to check that. I've got the Phoenix. I just haven't checked that. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, guys. So for sort of first look and walk around. So it doesn't involve a flight. I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself, but we have had a few people already start to spam and be idiots already saying fly the plane. If you want to go and see people fly the plane, there's more than enough creators who have done full flights and full tutorials on how to fly the whole aircraft. Go and watch those guys. I fully endorse it. Go and watch those guys. I have got an eye for detail, obviously doing my cinematics, so I am just checking the aircraft out. You can glitch through the thing, the actual aircraft skin. Not all aircraft can do that, but yeah. Let's have a little look, guys, because you can, like I mentioned before, sometimes it makes the avatar go a bit funny. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see, what livery. We can go into aircraft selector in the development mode and type in A350, and then we've got all the liveries there, guys. So you'll see ones that say no cabin and ones that have got just the text on there. So we've got Turkish Airlines, we've just got a white plane on there, Virgin, my favourite. Okay, so shall we go with, well, obviously we're going to go to the 1000 version now, so I don't know what's going to happen in terms with all the ground power units and stuff like that on the ground, but we've got 2 Virgin. Now keep in mind, guys, obviously we're going to have more and more liveries open. Personally, I want to see the ITA livery, but from tomorrow, I think as soon as the aircraft's out, we're gonna see a hell of a lot of liveries being added to the ini manager, and also flightsim.to as well. We're gonna get a lot. I personally want the ITA one, you know, the shiny blue livery, and I also want to see the house one as well, the, you know, the Airbus sort of branded livery as well. Let's have a little look. So I've noticed with one of these guys, I think it's G-Bob, they've got even the nose sort of cone, the weird texture at the front that's seen on that delivery. So when you press load, it's going to completely go, and it's going to load in. It's going to do this. This was a thing from when they first loaded. You can also see that's in a weird position. Not too sure why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load it back in again. So this is the Virgin Atlantic one. You can also see that it's actually powered on as well. So you can hear some of the sounds, guys. Take it in. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so now it's gone to cold and dark. So here's the Virgin livery. Unfortunately, the ground power unit hasn't spawned in with it. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully the OIS comes back on, because basically if there's no ground power unit there, then you can't do anything. Nothing comes on. Can we go in the cabin, mate? Yeah, of course we can go. So if you are watching this back, guys, if you started watching the stream, then I am sorry. We obviously had a few little issues with OBS, which were fixed. We did spend the first 20 minutes troubleshooting, which was a bit of a pain. But we're back on now. We aren't doing a flight. We're having a look around the new iniBuilds A350. Oh, we might have went to the no cabin version. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we did. Right. Okay. Let's try that again. God, he's having a shocker, isn't he? To be fair, it does say no cabin right there. Let's have a little look. Virgin, Virgin, Virgin. There we go. Load it back up. Yeah, so super. It's exactly like the Phoenix. There's no buttons or anything. We can get those sounds back in again for you guys. Let's go in drone mode. Yeah, it works exactly like the Phoenix. Obviously, when you set up a flight and you start taxiing and you're about to land, or when you do land, you'll get all the relevant cabin announcements, and the volume can be set through the OIS tablet that we've seen. But yeah, works exactly the same, mate. Right, so the Virgin Cockpit, obviously, no different really. But in terms of the cabin, they all do. I think the Thai Airways was probably the least impressive, if I'm going to be honest with you. All the others seem really, really nice. Especially the Emirates one. The Emirates one at the top here is all wood. It's like a wood finish. Yeah, Virgin have got really nice A350s. Don't know why the Sims paused, guys. I haven't got a clue why. Let's have a little look. Don't know whether this is supposed to light up or anything. Obviously, it's got all the Virgin Atlantic screens on it. So obviously some things have been added to, some sound effects and some animations, because I don't think the curtains animated, and I don't think they had any sound effects on them when iniBuilds were doing their stream. I think if you manually go and open the door, it will take you down onto the tarmac, unfortunately, so we won't do that. But yeah, it's all branded, all the different food storage containers. Please don't tell me that's the size of the TV that you get on Virgin Atlantic. Please don't. I mean, you get your own, but yeah. And then all the pillows, lovely. And then you have got the cards as well. And again, detailing's fantastic, unless you get really close up. Hilarious, we've still got a streamer at Manchester now, live on TikTok. Yeah, there's quite a lot of streamers now at Manchester, I've noticed, and obviously your main ones being this sort of Arik and obviously Airlines Live, Simon Lowe, but there's a hell of a lot of guys at Manchester now. Don't see the point of going now because it will be completely pitch black. Doesn't even matter if you were in summer, for example. It's 10 o'clock at night in England. It's going to be pitch black. You're not going to see much, and the viewing field's going to be closed. The airport pub's probably closing or closed. You know, so yeah, bit of an odd choice, but each to their own. I can't speak. I was there in that horrible snow, freezing me fingers off trying to take photos in the snow, man. Mind you, it was the last 757 flight, so I can be forgiven, you know. So yeah, guys, really, as you've seen already, very detailed cabins, very detailed cockpit. If you let me know in the comments, guys, I'm gonna try and stay live for another half an hour, try and make it sort of just over our stream. It should be hour and a half, but it's not been the greatest of starters. Cheers, Alex, mate. Thanks for spending some time with us and keeping everyone in check, mate. I really appreciate it. I won't be live for much longer anyway. Unless there's anyone in the comments who wants me to do a particular thing, I will try and just get the aircraft started up and just take a piss first. I love that. Someone will have to let me know if that's actually a thing. You can't close the door behind you. Although you should be able to, shouldn't you? How'd you actually close the door? The click spot is also on this handle here, but it doesn't want to work. Oh well, the toilet's open, guys. Cheers, Alex, mate. No, I appreciate it, mate. And obviously for everyone else who's come in the stream after a really diabolical start, and I realise there's a couple of people who have come in who's frustrated not to see me fly. I will start the engines up and taxi out. Let me just let me get some light out in the world. Why is the G750 just activated? Obviously this isn't the way to do it, guys, but for time's sake and the fact that I probably wouldn't have made it past those you can hear the cab announcements there, guys. Very silently. The cabin announcements are really good.
There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 4 in front of the wing and 4 behind the wing. In the event of an evacuation,
don't know what this is, guys. Sorry. There we go.
These are being pointed out by your crew now. Please note the closest exit.
The volume goes off.
Please take a moment to review the safety card in your seat pocket for more information. We thank you for your attention and we hope that you enjoy the flight.
So yeah, there's one of the cabin announcements. I know, mate. I know it is. It's the 750. For some of the smaller planes, it was activated for some reason. Mike, so yeah, Soup, I will, of course, mate. Yeah, I will turn the wind up. Are my chocks still in? They're not. No. Oh, that's the photo mode. We don't want to be doing that. Let's have a little look for you guys. So, wind. Let's see. I mean, we're up to 70. I'm not too sure what's going on. I mean, that's deadly. Does it have to be lower? It's affecting the grass. I'm not too sure what's going on. because I've seen them when I've taxied in. So on my cinematic, there's definitely a scene in there where I'm on the wing view. Mike, you want to see the Beluga? So there's one over there. The modelling on that isn't the best, and then there's about 3 or 4 parked over there. And then all of the Airbuses half made, some 350s and 330s and 320s as well. And then obviously the actual airport terminal building as well. Those cars are terrible, aren't they? Look at them. But yeah, it's an old scenery. There's a 350 just here. There we go. I actually can't wait to see those liveries for the 350 come out. They're sort of, you know, before the paint goes on. They're really cool. Right, guys. Okay, let me... Yeah, we get a load over Liverpool, don't we, Mike? But we don't see many of the old ones. I know that they're still flying them, but we don't see many of the non-XL version anymore. Obviously, keep in mind the engines won't spool up at the same time when you're doing a full flight. You know. If you were curious about the audio still. There we go, guys. Just the fact that everyone, yeah, so anyone flying on, yeah, that's how cool is that. Oh, I wish one of them was me. That's a screenshot, isn't it? Yeah. So I think from pretty much, I think Beluga XLs are A330s, A330 400s, and the older Belugas, the ST or whatever they call it, that's just an A300. I think, from what I believe, or no. What we can do, guys, is I can show you that little effect. Hopefully I can show you. Let's do... heavy rain. Here's what it looks like in the cockpit for the rain. And like we were asking before, the window wipers don't do anything. But the rain looks great. So what I can show you guys is, you can see the weathering on the front here, if you can hear me. Do you reckon, yeah, they probably will, mate. I can imagine they will do. Can you open the cockpit window? does he have a window? It's a good point. Do they have windows? Openable windows on the 350? They must have. Yeah, the sounds that ini have done are amazing. If you can hear me still. So what I wanted to show you guys was the... Oh, where's it gone? Is the weathering bar here. So obviously if we keep on going... It's a bit wet out there, isn't it? You can see that obviously there's a hell of a lot of more dirt on it now. So you can turn it down a bit. And then if you go back in, and then you can just have a brand new aircraft, and it's all real time. See, it's all gone, all brand new. I mean, there's still a bit of marks there, but let's have a little look. Keep an eye on the engines. Did you see the little spout? See if I can do it again. Keep an eye on the engines here, guys. There you go, you can see it then. Yeah, so if you keep an eye on the bottom of the engine here, and inside the engine cowling as well. Oh, it's cool, look at that. Hey. If I put it back to, we should still have enough rain on the ground now, guys. You can see the rain being kicked up there. Don't know why the spoilers go up, guys. I'm not too sure. Big thank you to our mods. I'm not going to be live for much longer, guys. Bit of a shit show, if I'm going to be honest with you, just with the issues we had with just the OBS at the start and everything, and still haven't got my cinematic video out, unfortunately, yet, but hopefully not too much longer on that. Again, guys, this is not a full flight. It's more than I was going to. I weren't gonna do a takeoff. I'll do a takeoff and fly up, and then I'll hopefully try and put some wind on. There's going to be warnings, guys, because I haven't set up the flight properly, so. V1, rotate. can see all the A350s in the Airbus factory just there, guys. There we go, look at that. It's like a little helicopter pad there as well, look. Ooh, the sounds. Oh, what I can show you guys is the bird strike. I know they showed this on the live stream, but the sounds are fantastic. For some reason it's not showing on here for some odd reason. Let's have a little look. Oh, here we go. So we go into simulations, we have to enable them, and then you can start a bird strike decompression, obviously if we were over 20,000 feet, dual engine failure, and obviously GPS jamming. We've also got medical emergency, unruly passenger, and smoke in the cabin, which are going to be added at a later date, which is something that I don't think they showed. Let's just level out here, guys, and you can pop some overspeed. So there's some calls, loads of custom calls about braking on the runway, speed warnings. The speed warnings are really great, actually. Big thank you to Alex and Mike, my first two moderators. Really appreciate their help tonight. Again, sorry for the bit of bad prep beforehand, but I don't usually have issues with OBS. It's usually all right. Have I walked back to? Yeah, so away I'm flying. I mean, I'm not going to fly, I'm not going to land or anything. I don't want to embarrass myself. But I do want to just show a couple of things off. Let's have a little look at the wind. If Soup's still here, see if we can... where are we? We're at about 10,000 now. You can see we are getting blown around now. Again, this probably will be better inside. I need to set up some actual custom views, don't I? You can see the wing flexing there. I don't know why my things are still down as well. Pretty sure I put them back up. Very high up birds, but here we go, guys. Listen to the sounds. Oops. Oh, smoke, smoke, flames. And you will be able to see the engine and front has been damaged just on the cowling there, and this engine is gone out. See, this engine's fine, this engine's all dinted here, you can see, guys. Fantastic. Appreciate it, Mike, mate. Thanks for your help and thanks for sticking by. So it's not as in depth as I wanted to go. I wanted to Did I just lose my other engine? I think that's the auto thrust, to be honest with you. Yeah, not as in depth as I wanted to be. I wanted to look around the aircraft a bit more, but it's getting late now. I've still got a lot of work to do. I want a bit of a rest after live streaming as well, guys. So yeah, I feel like it's ending a bit prematurely, but I don't think it is. Right, guys, so just a little bit of an outro. Please go and follow me on all the social medias. The Discord for my Discord. The link for my Discord is in the description and on my channel. Please go and join the Practically Geek Discord. I've got X or Twitter, whatever, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously if you are rewatching or if you're watching now and you want to subscribe, I have got a A350 cinematic on its way. It could be uploaded in the middle of the night, but at this point I just want to get it out and to share it. It's been far too long, a lot later than it should have been for that video. And yeah, keep an eye out for the end of the week where there's going to be a nice little surprise for me and surprise for you guys as well. I was really lucky for this. Not lucky, but really proud that this happened. So cheers everyone who's come in and had a little watch and has been patient throughout as well. If you've re-watching and you were here before and you left, then apologies, but it didn't take too long and we were back up again. Thank you everyone for popping by, and yeah, it's not been the best live stream, not my favourite live stream. I do love the A350, but I'm going to take a couple of days off the computer soon and come back, and might be another live stream at some point this week potentially, but I will advertise that, guys. Probably a giveaway as well, who knows. And then next cinematic is in the air somewhere. It will be on my channel, but a little bit of a rest off the computer. Gonna have some time tomorrow with the family, have something to eat, and yeah. Thank you, Alex and Mike, and everyone else. Soup, Paris Stud for coming in. Everyone who's come in, Captain Kenobi and everyone. Really appreciate it, guys. I will see you again very soon.